go start this one and see what's up here. Yuya will have to wait for a few minutes. I blew him over. Excuse me, sir. Mind if I have a minute of your time?
What do you want?
I'm a representative for the Kamurocho Forestry Association. We're looking for caring people to sign a petition.
Forestry.
That's right, sir. As everyone knows, trees and the oxygen they produce are a vital component to human existence. Beyond that, sir, don't you find greenery just oh so soothing? Who wouldn't relax when they breathe in some nice, piney fragrance? Think about it, sir. If everyone's happy and relaxed, maybe the crime rate of the city will finally start going down. What do you say? Every last signature counts. All we'll need is your name, address, and phone number. Nothing too wild. Simple, yeah?
Alright, where do I sign?
Right on the dotted line, sir.
Need anything else?
No, sir, that's quite enough. Thanks to you, Kamurocho is going to become a wooded wonderland.
I can't wait.
Alright. I did it. Anything else going on there? No? That's it? Is it not continuing anywhere? I'm looking for another blue one. But, you know, the one at Champion District, that's where we're going. Let's go ahead and go to the Champion District and take care of whatever this is. And then we'll come back to that one on the bottom.
An email?
As of today, your debt repayment is overdue. If you do not repay the designated amount within the next 24 hours, you will be forced to take more serious measures. 180,000 yen.
What the? Hello?
Hello, Kiryu-san, when are you going to pay back that loan you took? With interest, it comes out to a hefty 580k. And if you don't pay soon, I'm going to have to send some guys after you. 6-letter word, starts with Y, ends with Yakuza. Dr. Yakuza?
What loan? I think you have the wrong guy.
Oh, listen here, you little shit. We're going to get our money back one way or another.
I don't appreciate your tone. I haven't taken out any money.
Yeah, whatever. Hope you're ready for our Yakuza friends to come knocking on your door.
What are they going to do to me?
You'll find out soon enough. Just know it ain't gonna be pretty. That is, unless you decide to pay us what you owe. It's not too late.
Meh. What the hell was that?
Look into the phone call. How so? Any other place that I can go to this phone call? Where does Kiryu live? He doesn't even live here, does he? He has like a place in some other city. Outside Kamurocho. Hey Kiryu-san, it's Yuya. I need to talk to you about something.
What's wrong?
Sounds like one of our hosts, Kenya, got scammed by some fake loan sharks.
What?
You heard me. I told him they'd get rough if he didn't pay, so he coughed up the 580 grand they were asking for. Do you have any info on these guys, Kiryu-san? With the connections you got, I bet you know all sorts of shady customers.
Wait. You say they wanted 580 grand? Exactly?
Yep. Kenya said it all started after he gave his deets to a thug collecting names for some Kamurocho forestry bullshit. The guy didn't even have a permit or nothing. I can't imagine putting your name down for something that shady. I mean, how are they going to get a forest going in an urban sprawl like this? Best case scenario, they could plant a few flowers and call it a day. Idiotic, right? Only a moron could fall for something that ridiculous. Nothing against Kenya, of course. Alright, I get it. I get it, Yuya. I get it. They're dumb. Okay, I get it. Okay, Yuya, I get it.
Can't believe it fell for that.
Ain't that the truth? Gotta say, though, he might be an idiot. But Kenya's one of my best guys. Damn shame seeing something like this happen to him.
Don't worry, Yuya. I'll take care of it. Tell Kenya I'll get his money back.
You mean it? Thanks a ton, man. Let me know if you need any help out there.
Will do. Morita knows. Alright. We'll go talk to Morita after we go to Earth Angel. Yeah, if Kiryu just want to get rich. Jesus again. Howdy, Katsu-chan. I'm kind of lost over in some parking lot somewheres. At least I get to look at all the spicy young hotties on this here billboard while I wait. I'll be here. The host club ads up on Chifuku Street. Up there. Yeah, we'll go up there real quick. We'll take care of Grandma. Granny White. Yeah, he could just take a bunch of loans and then just beat up the loan sharks when they come for the money. It'd be a pretty easy way. I mean, Kiryu used to be a billionaire back in the 80s, you know? Until the real estate market crashed, I guess. Well, until he also went to jail for 10 years. Ow. Got him. Another one. Yet another guy gunning for you. They call him Stealthy Kurosawa. And just as his name implies, his specialty is ambushing. He's over on Senryo Avenue right now. He probably won't recognize you at first. How many of these guys do I have? I have one right there. Do they change every once in a while? Because I only see one on the map. Oh wait, there's another one. I feel like I have 3 out right now. Oh yeah, I do. Right there, right there. And one down there. I'll have to take care of these guys pretty soon. But first, we'll take care of Grandma. Hey there, Kazu-chan. Been waiting for you. Why is this town gonna be so damn confusing? Not to mention, more of these guys started following me. Think we're gonna get attacked again?
You got that right. Here I am trying to live in the lap of luxury, and these punks just keep on getting in the way.
Okay, Granny. Where do you want to go?
I'm looking to party, Sonny. First up's gotta be the host clubs. After that, I want to check out what's going on in the theater. You heard of Shin-chan? He's lighting the world on fire. Gotta show him I'm dying to see. Oh, and you can't forget the bar. I thought that was a cartoon. Been a lifelong dream of mine to mingle with the rich and famous in Tokyo.
It's a long list.
Cool.
Boy. Looks like we have company.
These guys.
Chihuahua!
Excuse me, may I have a moment of your time? You give us old lady now, yes? I ain't some toy for you kiddos to play with. Just come with us, or else I get very angry. I ain't taking a single step, you nosy jerk. Maybe you come quiet if we kill man. Sorry, but that ain't happening. Kazu-chan's gonna kick your asses so hard you'll wish you'd never crawled out of your mama's wombs. Ain't that right, Kazu-chan?
Boy.
Taunting them isn't gonna help.
Sorry, but this order from Big Boss. We kill you now. She's gonna fight me again. Is Karu here too? She's gonna fight? Are all 3 of us gonna fight? She's not here. Oops. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, come on. Don't hit the granny. Even if she is potentially a Tai Chi master. Told ya, you couldn't beat my Kazu-chan in a million years. Oh, and tell Yenlong to cut the crap. We so sorry.
Boy.
Hey, Granny. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
I seen ya.
Just who are you? Those guys are Chinese triads, no doubt in my mind. What did you do to make them hunt you down?
I ain't done a damn thing. You see, I run a dojo down in Kansai. Kind of the talk of the town. The beefcakes you pulverized on Tenkaichi Street are old students of mine, actually. As for the old ones we just beat down, I didn't recognize them. Probably came in on orders from my number 2 pupil, Yen Long.
Hold on. You work with the mafia?
Look at the time, I gotta run.
Answer my question first. Where are you even going?
Best host club in all of Kamurocho. I think it's called Moondust? Something like that. They say Yuya's a real heart stopper, if you know what I mean. Seeing a man like that's on my bucket list. Anyway, I don't want to be late for my reservation. Catch you later.
Just never stops, huh? Stardust, by the way, it's like on the other side of town. It's kind of a long way. A long way to go, to be honest. So let's go fight this guy while we're here. When you go to the drugstore, I keep on forgetting to go to the drugstore and pick up some more medicine from that Korean guy kicked my ass so hard. You guys.
Oh. She kicked him out. She kicked him out of my grip.
しばらく寝てろ。
行きましょう。
Alright, let's go fight this guy. Oh my good lord, he's just standing there with a giant ass meat cleaver? Alright.
At last, I find the infamous Kazuma Kiryu. I must admit, you've handled yourself quite well. But have you considered that you might be going just a tiny bit overboard? Now, Kiryu-san, we're both adults here, so why don't we just talk this one out? Do you happen to have a minute or two?
Do you really plan on just talking this out?
Actually, I hadn't planned on talking from the start. In fact, I'm sending you on a one-way trip to hell. Now die! Shit!
Pretty sure I have the ability to parry knives, but it's like not working. Just have to like avoid them. He has a lot of health. Oh. Might have to actually take some stuff. I might actually have to go and get some medicines pretty soon. There we go. Wow, his weapon broke.
Let's talk this out, like adults. Now, before you get punchy with me, I'll have you know I'm not a stingy person. Like any good sport, I've prepared some compensation for you, of course. Have at it now.
I don't want your stupid cleaver. I don't use weapons, bud. Except that stove. Except the stove that one time. Is there a nearby? There isn't. Is there? I have to go all the way over here, or over. Where is the drugstore? That was like over here. There it is. It's a little bit far away. I'm gonna go to Conrai and have some food.
I know I've already, I think, eaten everything there, but it's the closest thing. And I'm hungry. Yeah, I'll get some XP for it. There we go. Yeah. What's your most filling meals, sir? 35. 35, it looks like, is the most. Nothing, 5 other than 5. Got a bonus. I skipped right through it, but it's fine. Alright, what is my numbers here? Do I have enough to get, yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Could boost taunt, I guess. Resistance wouldn't be bad to start getting. Maybe. This wouldn't be bad to get. I actually thought I already had it unlocked. I think I just unlocked the ability. Oh yeah, I was gonna get this. Yeah, we'll get this. That'll increase my damage. And then we will go ahead and grab this. All right, we get more health. We're on the last stage of getting health. Let's go fight this guy, I guess. The rest of the stream might be just side story stuff. I know we have stuff to do, but it's fine. I want to do this stuff too.
You with the nappy ass suit. You're Yakuza Kiwami, aren't you? I knew it. You're the motherfucker who's been messing with my boys.
I was just taking out the trash.
Huh. I'm gonna trash you big time, punk. Hope you got plastic surgeon.
Actually, I do know a guy. Somehow held on to his weapon. Ow. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Ow. Oh, he turned around. Turned around on me. Ow. Stop. Didn't mean to. Oh. Got him. Man, good thing I ate. Good thing I ate that food.
Any more of this, I'm gonna wind up dead. Give me a break, will ya? I'm being serious. Here, I'll show you that I'm not such a bad guy.
Thanks. I'll be sure to use it on all my construction projects. Let's go to the drugstore real quick. It's like right here. It's right over here. I need some medicines. It's down left. Hi, give me all these. Give me all these. I guess that's all I need. I actually have plenty of other stuff that I could use, but... I'm not hungry at all. That's unfortunate. Let's just go ahead and go to do the sub-story over here. What up?
Didn't I already give you a token of my good faith? What more do you need? Oh, I get it. You want me to join your group, huh?
His voice changed because I honestly don't remember what I used.
Fine, just forgive me already.
Nice. I'm pressing them into service. Watch out. Watch out, backpack guy. Alright. I have a question for you, Mama. You know an Akko? You betcha, baby. She's right in front of you, in the flesh. You want a drink?
Yeah.
I think I'll pass for tonight. Miyu sent me this way. Miyu? What did she say? You said you know where Okano is. What? But I... So you do know where he is?
Yeah?
No, I don't know anything. Please. Koji showed up at Yuya's club. Yuya's in big trouble if we don't find Okano. Somewhere in the realm of 5 mil. Black Thunder. Mama, tell me what you know. I'm asking for a friend. Why can't Koji just give this up? Tell me what Okano is, and maybe I can put a stop to it. Right in front of you. But not anymore.
Manny.
Wait. What, you never seen an ex-thug turn into an Okama, Mama? Guess you could say I'm a bit of a late bloomer, sweetie. It took me years to figure out who I really was inside. But you know, I didn't run away because I wanted to. I just wasn't sure how to face Koji. It's been tough enough for me to accept myself. Who knows what he'd say? Your life is yours to live. You shouldn't have to justify it to anyone else. But the one thing I can't accept is you letting Yuya suffer because of this. I don't call myself a professional voice actor, Greg. No one's hired me for my voice acting skills yet. Once they do, then I can call myself a professional voice actor. Also, I can't keep the 100 voices in this game straight in my head. I know it's wrong, but...
Kiryu-chan?
Kiryu-san, I love you. You may not feel the same way, but I'm still glad to help you out. I'll do anything for you, Kiryu-san. Oh my god. I didn't... Oh my god. I got Mama-san for the construction. I had no idea. I was just trying to talk to her to continue the quest. Hello? Kiryu-san, I'm so glad you picked up. I got some bad news. Those Black Thunder guys are back. What? Kiryu-san's holding them off, but I don't know how long he can last. Damn. We gotta go. Let me guess, Mama-san's gonna show up. Save the day. Oops, let's go up, this way. this way, that way. Alright, we'll save this last duel for later. But right now we gotta get to Stardust. You know, at least I remember Mama-san's voice, because it's a voice I can do. The distinctive voice that I can remember. Yeah. I'm gonna do Kiryu's voice most of the time. It kind of changes a little bit, depending on how well my vocal cords are doing. But, you know, It's mostly the same. I wish it could be a little smoother, because Kiryu's voice is very smooth. I can't do smooth and deep like that. They can only do kind of gruff and deep. Holy shit, they got bikes in here. Bosuzuku. 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 Nice bikes, though. Look at those things.
もう我慢できねえ一人で何ができる元ヘッドだからって容赦しねえぞ上等だかかってきやがれおいユヤこの店は清掃がなっ
Look at
ちゃい
those
ねえ
bikes. God.
掃除するなら手伝うぜゴミ掃除をなキリュウさんふざけやがってまとめてやっちまえ
I'll probably have to heal a little bit. I'm a little low. Black Thunder. Take out the trash first, then we'll... Kimbo. Gone. Hold on, Koji. I'm not done with Ash yet. Never mind. I don't have to heal. I'm good. He went down a lot easier than I thought he would.
Yuya! 危ねえ来るんじゃねえYuya! これを着てこいつはYuyaが私にくれたブラックサンダー初代ヘッドの特攻服だよ
White Thunder. Waito Sanda. Oh, round 2. I probably will have to. You know what? I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and heal up a little bit. Ow. Jesus, Koji really wants me. Right on stage, too. Yeah, what are you doing? Come on, take care of some of these guys. Don't make me do all the work. That guy's name is Julie. That guy's name is Julie. Hold on, let me go get Kendall. Go get Kendall. There we go. And oh, Yuya already took care of a lot of Koji's health. All right, Yuya, you're good. You're good. This is the end of the line for Black Thunder. Yuya, Okano, Mama-san, you showed up in the nick of time. You're like some kind of guardian angel. Guardian angel? I think you mean fairy godmother. Ah, right.
Kiryu-san
I've got to thank you too, Kiryu-san. You really saved my skin. Don't worry about it. I'm always happy to help a friend in need. Speaking of friends, Yuya. Yeah? You have some good ones. Take care of them, okay?
Hi.
I will. Well, I should be going.
Hmm?
What's up? Wait a second, you're not... Oh, yes I am. I'm head over heels for him. What? I mean, she did say as much. She did say as much in the bar. All right. Well, what's my hunger like? We could afford to get something to eat real quick, even if it's at a place that we've already been to. Let's go to Cafe Alps, and then we'll go here. Actually, how much health do I have? Am I still good on health? Nah, I'm still fine on health. Maybe we won't have to get some to eat. Still gonna go do that sub story though. Fell to the sidewalk again. There we go. Got him. Got him on that jump. Loots? Nah, I got the loot. Alright. Let's go do this sub-story, and then hopefully it'll take us up. She sounds like a cat. Maybe she's supposed to sound like a cat. Whoever that is, whoever's doing that sound. It literally sounds like a cat. I don't think it's supposed to be a cat. It's supposed to be a person because it happens when I knock into certain people. But she sounds like a cat. Look, if it's money you want, I have enough to fill your pockets and then some. How much? Just give me a number. This ain't about money, bitch. You can't pay your way out of this. I don't understand. I haven't done anything wrong. Like hell you didn't. You took my girl. Took is a kind of a strong word, isn't it? She came to me of her own free will. Said she was sick of living in poverty. Shut it. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been prancing around raving about how stacked you were. So now you're gonna pay with blood. Please, violence isn't the answer. The only answer I got for you is my foot up your ass. Like his suit. This doesn't look good. Maybe I should step in before a brawl erupts. Kiryu wanting to stop a brawl?
Boy.
That's enough, you two. I guess the brawl wouldn't have involved him, so he wants to stop any brawl that doesn't involve him. If it involves him, he's fine. But if it's other people, then no, they shouldn't be fighting. Look at this background, by the way. Look at all those cars like going this way and that. It just looks so good in this game. Huh? You think you can tell me what to do, punk? It's none of your damn businesses, so back the hell off. Right, multiple businesses. You made it my business when you started causing a scene on the streets. Now calm down, or else. Calm? There's any time to be calm. And for feeding me that self-righteous crap, you get to die first. Alright. Can't Y him. Oh. Whoop. Sorry, Popo. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'll pay for the window. What is it gonna be, like 50,000 yen? I'll pay for it. I don't gotta deal with this crap. Just you wait, I'll be back. I just straight up kicked the window. You've done me a favor today, sir. Thank you. That thug could have seriously injured me. I assume you stepped in because you couldn't see a celebrity come to harm, yes? You're a celebrity? What, you don't know? People like you are becoming such a rare breed these days. I'm the president of the most successful IT enterprise in Kamurocho, Smart Eden. Everyone in town calls me Hiroyan. It's not ringing any bells. You weren't involved with that high-speed internet thing a while ago, were you? That's quite alright, and might I have the name of my gracious savior? It's Kiryu. Let me thank you somehow, Kiryu-san. Though, how shall I do that? I know. I'll give you the best rate in town on Smart Eden stocks. Speechless? I understand. Now, here's the deal. I'll give you 1,000 shares for a paltry 500k. And I can let you in on a little Can I let you in on a little secret, Kiryu-san? My company's stocks are going to skyrocket any day now. Ooh, but I've said too much already. Wouldn't want to get wrapped up in any insider trading now, would we? I'm not sure I follow. Anyway, these stocks are going to go up in value, right? 500k? That's fine. You know what? We're not that far down. Sure, if you insist. Great. That'll just be 500 grand. Luckily, I just have it in cash on me. Now, all you have to do is wait. Your investment is bound to pay off in the short term. But I should be going. I have people to see and money to make. Ta-ta. Haru's like, did you really just spend 500,000 yen on some random guy on the street? I mean, yeah, it's kind of what I do. It'll come back to me eventually. It always does. If you say so. Hey, Gramps. You ever hear of some old fuck named Kiryu? They say he walloped the Fujiki brothers. But I won't believe it until I see it. Apparently, this Kiryu guy is pretty strong. But since he doesn't know my face, all I gotta do is ambush him, and I'll win without a hitch. Yeah, that's me. Oh. Well, fuck. You know what, though? I'm gonna ambush you anyway. Get some! Okay. Unfortunately for you, you picked a bike parking spot to fight me. Bikes are also the only other weapon I'll use. I will use bikes. Because, I mean, you know. Why not? Why not use bikes? Come on, you gonna fight me or not? Come on. Hit me. Hit me. It just spam the parry button. It's fine. Skill. It's skill. It's all skill. How the hell do you know it was me? Let me off the hook, man. Here, I'll give you this and start fighting fair and square from now on. Let's get rid of this lamp. Patriarch's bat. Alright, I did it. I cleared my list of people to fight. Is there anything else going on? Oh yeah, I need to talk to the guy at Theater Square. Go take a taxi. Actually, I could eat. We're still gonna take a taxi, but we might not take it to Theater Square directly. We are going to. Okay. We are going to here to finish off this steak place. Oh wait, have we already finished it off? I thought we didn't finish this one off. What did we not finish off? Oh well, we'll just have some food anyway. 10. Yeah. No wasting. No wasting XP. What place am I thinking of that we didn't finish off? There was like one thing left. And I thought that it was Ikinari steak. Maybe it was one of these down here. Well, anyway. I'm sure there's some like stat screen that I can look up and see which ones that I finished and which ones I haven't, but I'm not gonna bother with it right now. You have a minute, Morita. Oh, Kiryu-san, do you need something? Yeah. I was wondering if you knew anything about a group of fake loan sharks that's scamming people lately. You're all about them, yes. People around town have started calling them the 580s since they always ask for 580 grand. They pose as a fake activist group to trick people into giving up their personal info and then send thugs to collect the money. Rumor has it if you don't have enough, the thugs will trash your house and take whatever valuables that you do have. It's pretty low. You know where they're based, by any chance? Well, I was planning on selling that info to the highest bidder, but I guess I don't mind giving it to you, Kiryu-san. You know I'm going to go there and beat everybody up, right? Yeah, I mean, I figured. Now listen, you know the modeling studio across town? Those guys are up on the 3rd floor of that building. They're decked out just like a real company, though, so be careful. Thanks. Good to know. Rodster. Over here. Alright, got it. It's not too far away. Sorry. I think I dropped his cell phone. I don't want to get caught up. I don't want to get caught up. I just want to go. I want to go do the mission. I just want to go do the mission. Next one. Next one.
Oh?
Another email.
Howdy, Cassie-chan. I'm near some kind of theater or something. Ain't got a clue where the moon dust place is. Think you can fetch me?
Alright, I will, but in a minute. Let me do this. Let me do this up here first. Oh god, okay, fine. What? She keeps on attacking the same guy I'm attacking and like canceling out my moves. Got him. Yeah, the forest guy. Yeah, we're gonna go see him, but after we're done with some other things. After we're done with some other things, alright? 3rd floor. 3rd floor. 2. 3. This must be the place. Oh! Hello? You the cleaning guy? Something like that. I'm here to clean up, that's for sure.
Huh? The hell are you talking about, buddy?
You're the guy from that forestry association, right?
I don't gotta tell you anything. Now get out of here before I call the cops.
Go ahead. I'm sure they'd love to hear what you've been up to. Where's that clipboard you had? I assume everyone's data is on there.
I lost it on my way to City Hall.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hands off the computers, man.
So that's where the data is, huh? Sorry, you made this personal.
You can't just barge in and start accusing me of this shit. I'm gonna give you some data, alright? With my fists.
I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere, but I can't right now.
Destroyed 3 desks doing that move.
Right into the window. Oh, just right at PCs. Hold on. No? There we go. There we go. There we go. Got it.
His fists are very digital, you're right.
There's the joke. There's the joke.
No, not the computers. All that personal info, my friends' email addresses, my collection of secret videos, even my blog. It's all gone.
Serves you right to lose so much information after everything you stole.
Damn it. I knew I should have backed up my hard drive.
So, you're done scamming people, right?
Right. Never again, man. Never again. Anyway, let me apologize for what I did here.
One more thing.
There's more?
You remember a guy named Kenya, the host from Stardust?
Oh. Kenya?
Fleeced him for over 500,000 yen. It's time to pay all of that back. You probably conned so many innocent people that you can't even tell them apart, but I'm sure you'll manage. If you don't, I'll be back.
Yes, sir, I get you.
I also like the idea of more trees in Kamurocho. I also like that idea. Kiryu. Let's go into this one-person elevator. Sorry, Karu, there's no room for two. You have to use the stairs. Oh, she's fast. Right. Grandma. Sorry. 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 Excuse me. Alright, let's go, guys. Grandma might be the last thing we do tonight. I'm already super tired anyway. I'm kind of glad. I'm not glad that I'm like done playing. I'm just, you know, I'm tired. I'm tired and I need a break. I should have taken my 10-minute break earlier. I didn't because I was super into the game. Loots? I don't see any loots down there. But it's fine, you know. Well, I'm not ending early. We're just about here. We're just about at the right time, so. It's like just hitting me. It's all hitting me all of a sudden. We can take care of Granny. Where is she? Oh, she's right there. Come on, guys. I'm just here to see my dear old Granny. Why can't you guys just leave me alone? Alright, Granny.
Been waiting, Kazu-chan. Why's the city gotta be such a labyrinth? I went and missed my reservation. That boy Yuya will never fall victim to my womanly wiles now.
Yuya's actually a friend of mine. I can talk to him later if you're really that interested.
Well, why didn't you say so earlier? That's awful naughty withholding details like that from a poor old granny. As long as I get to meet him, though.
I'll let you meet him on one condition.
What is it?
Answer my questions.
Huh?
I ain't single and ready to mingle if that's what's on your mind, Kazu-chan. Maybe if Yuya's asking.
Tell me who you are. What are you hiding?
I ain't hiding a thing. Pinky promise.
So be it. I guess you don't want to see Yuya after all.
Hold on. You're gonna give Granny a heart attack.
Talk.
Alright, I getcha. I don't got much choice now, huh? Sorry, but the answer is still no.
Hmm?
Well, if it ain't my half-wit pupil Yen Long. What do you want? I ain't coming back.
You don't need to. We'll snuff out your life and claim the Lotus School for ourselves.
Come again?
I said we have no need for you anymore.
Big talk coming from a little man. You're still just a sprout, sonny. Tell me when you finally surpass Kalong.
Did you just say how long?
Only you think that way, you old hag. How long was nothing compared to me.
If that's your idea of funny, I ain't laughing. And it don't mean a damn shit if he can't back it up. How about we test them bold claims?
Fine by me. I'll eliminate both of you with my bare hands.
Hold up. This don't involve Kazu-chan.
That's where you're wrong, White Lotus. This man is Kazuma Kiryu, none other than the man who defeated Lao Kalong a year ago. And now that you sided with him, you are a traitor to your own school.
He's speaking true, Kazu-chan? Did you really take it to how long?
I did. His snake flower triad kidnapped someone very important to me. He also set me up in a fake passport scheme 13 years ago. We have a long history. None of it's good. So, Granny, you were his teacher.
If he's talking about Zero, shouldn't that be like 17 years ago? Zero was in 89, yes? He might not be talking about Zero. I don't actually know. Yep, I boosted his ass out to the curb ages ago, though. I didn't have a shred of respect for the school or what it stood for.
Respect or no, we are all members of the Snake Flower Triad, including you, White Lotus.
Were. Kalong ain't went and got the Triad crushed with his own arrogance. Can't blame Kazu-chan for that.
You hopeless old hag, defiant to your last breath, which draws ever closer.
Now, give it a rest, would you? You flap your lips like a donkey begging for a carrot, and I'm fed up with the sound. Now shut up and fight me.
I guess I should have expected this. Let's go, Granny. I'll take care of the trash if you wanna.
No, he's coming right after me. Alright. The guy was already flying, and I made him fly even more. Gonna be honest, I don't actually remember who they're talking about. It's been too long since I played Yakuza 1. He's not very good, though. I'm gonna say. Granny's right. He's not that great. Ow. And he's gone now. That's it. That's it for him.
Enough.
All bark and no bite, huh? Guess you still got a ways to go before you surpass Kalong.
One more thing. Stay away from the old lady. You hear me? Answer me.
Yes, we'll keep our distance, we promise.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about me, Kazu-chan. A pup like this ain't never gonna stand a chance as he is. You hear that? Yen Long, gonna have to keep training another 100 years before you're a real threat.
Damn it.
Appreciate the help, Kazu-chan.
It was nothing. Though I got the feeling you could have taken them all by yourself, Granny.
Sure coulda. Might not have been such a walk in the park, though.
Hey, can I ask you something?
What's that, Sonny?
You knew I was Lao Kalong's enemy the moment you approached me, didn't you?
Yeah? He might have strayed from the path I tried to pound into his noggin. But a pupil's a pupil. I couldn't hate the boy even if I tried. And if you turned out to be an even bigger SOB than Kalong himself, well, I'd have strangled you on the spot. But turns out you ain't so bad, Kazu-chan. You're more a man than Kalong will ever be. Sorry for testing you like that.
It's alright. I didn't mind showing you around, Granny.
I had a great time myself, Kazu-chan. Well, I gotta catch my train. Osaka's got its share of grannies, but none that can fight and fling a fist like me. It's been good.
Be careful out there, Granny.
Who do you think I am, huh? Tough cookie like me will be a centenarian and still taking it to the thugs. Oh, and here. I bet this is what everyone's been after this whole time.
Roll the spearman check.
Come see me if you ever find yourself down in Osaka. Catch you later, Kazu-chan.
You didn't get to meet Yuya. Never would have thought that old lady would turn out to be Lao Kao Long's master. Maybe she could teach me a thing or two. I should look her up in Sotenbori if I ever get a chance. I mean, can we go back? Are we able to go back to Sotenbori at some point? What is this? What do I get? Scroll streamer chip. Sure. But I'm not going to use it because I'm not going to use spears, but, you know, we'll use it. Anything else I can use? Not really. I can sell some of these plates, but and the stupid watch. Where are we at? Let's go try to get this done real quick before we call it a night. We got like 5 minutes left. We can do it. Oh my god, I don't care. She stay in the fight. I shouldn't leave her. I shouldn't leave her. Hold on. If she didn't stay, I'd just go. But she stayed. She made my choice for me. Did I sure say Death Horn? Alright, can we go now? Total Amusement Tower. That's what that place is called. Not now, guys. Come on. I want to do a story. I want my stories. Just let me watch my stories. Alright.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san. Hello, Kiryu-san. Do you remember me? Oh. You're, Hiroyan? You got it. Listen, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. The thing is, you know those stocks I sold you? I can't really say why, but I need them back ASAP. I can pay, of course. I'll even throw in an extra 200 grand on top of what you gave me. So, what do you say? Will you sell? It's a lot of money. Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? Okay, I'll sell it back. Nice. I just made 200k on these stocks. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good return. Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. It really means a lot. Well, I need to go. If I were to keep those for longer, would it have appreciated even more in value? Hey, you. I heard you sold Hiro-san his socks back. Good move. Something happened to him? Didn't you hear? His company's gone totally belly up. I had no idea. What happened? Hiryan was really moving his shares, but then instead of investing the money, he splurged on personal stuff. Women and booze, I hear. Apparently his VP walked out on him too. Smart Eden is basically dead in the water. Well, stupid choices have consequences, usually. He's still there. He's there again.
Oi.
Hey, hold up. You're that chump who was backing up Hiryan, yeah? Sorry, do I know you? Oh, come on, man. Don't bullshit me. Hiryan took my gal, and you came along and busted me up while I was trying to get some righteous payback. Right. I remember you now. Damn straight. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty good now. My girl came back and life's pretty smooth these days. Nice. Glad things have turned around for you. From the sound of it, Hiryan finally shit the bed and ran his company into the ground. Word has it he's declaring bankruptcy. He's gone bankrupt. Hell yeah. And when Hiryan found himself begging on the streets, my girl came running back. Smart Eating stocks are worth less than the paper they're printed on now. Feels good, man. And it just goes to show, money ain't got shit on true love. If that's not a triumph for romance, what is? Probably not. It's probably not the way he laughs. So the stocks are worthless now. Good thing I sold them. So I wonder if the other way, if I decided not to sell them for some reason, then that'd be out that money and like that'd be the end of it. So I didn't get ripped off, Craig. I got 200k richer for the experience. So there. All right, well that takes us to the end of today. Well, I mean, we got nothing else to do next week, so it's main story at the start of next week. I don't know. The story, I think, is meant to take place over the course of, like, a while, and not the 30 seconds that it took to do it, I feel like. I don't know. It is a bit of a weird story. I will agree with you on that one. But hey, I got 200k out of it for making smart and reasonable decisions, stock decisions. But anyway, next week we're gonna start off with main story, because that's all we got right now. That's all we got going for us right now. Oh, I think that guy's glasses are busted. Nice. I'm already back up to almost 200k. It's pretty nice. We don't have anything else going on. We really don't. So yeah, next week, main story, unless, you know, side stories come. I don't think the side stories are going to pop up again until after we do at least this, and then we'll probably do a bunch of more side stories because that's the way the game is. And then, yeah, and then, you know, after the main story, whenever that is, probably not next week. I'm going to guess it's at least the week after next, if not further, depending on how long the story is. Then we'll finally do the Majima stuff. The double whammy of Majima and the Majima construction stuff. So until then, goodbye.